Prince Harry's claiming he was treated unfairly when his British security detail was taken away. This, according to his attorney, and we've got the details. Harry lost his government-funded protection back in February of 2020. Now, he's made a rare court appearance, signaling just how important this case is to him. This all stems from when he stepped down as a working royal and relocated to the U.S. Last year, a high court judge ruled that the decision to give Harry bespoke security, essentially protection on an as-needed basis, was not unlawful, irrational, or unjustified. But Harry's attorney, Shahid Fatima, pushed back, arguing that the panel assessing his security needs didn't follow its own procedures and failed to conduct a proper risk assessment. She told the court the appellant does not accept that bespoke means better. In fact, in his submission, it means that he has been singled out for different, unjustified, and inferior treatment. Meanwhile, a lawyer representing the government said Harry's argument was based on what he called an inappropriate formalist interpretation of the security process. Government attorney James Eady added the appeal is fairly to be characterized in the same way. It involves a continued failure to see the wood for the trees, advancing propositions available only by reading small parts of the evidence, and now the judgment, out of context and ignoring the totality of the picture. The hearing, which is taking place before 3 Court of Appeal justice, is expected to wrap by Wednesday. A written decision will follow at a later date. Now, it's worth noting Harry rarely appears in court, only showing up a handful of times in the last 2 years. One of those appearances was during the trial of his phone hacking lawsuit against British tabloids. In this current case, Harry argues that he and his family are at serious risk when visiting the UK, pointing to online threats and aggressive press coverage. According to court filings, his lawyers cited at least 2 serious threats after his security was pulled. 1, a document from Al-Qaeda allegedly calling for his assassination, and 2, the high-speed paparazzi pursuit in New York involving him and Meghan. Harry also lost a related case where he tried to pay out of pocket for a police detail while in the UK. A judge denied that request, siding with the government's argument that police officers aren't private bodyguards for the wealthy. Separately, he dropped a libel lawsuit against the Daily Mail's publisher over an article accusing him of trying to keep his bid for continued security under wraps. But not all legal news has been bad for the Duke of Sussex. In 2023, he scored a major win against the publisher of the Daily Mirror. A judge ruled that phone hacking at the tabloid was widespread and habitual. And earlier this year, he called it a monumental victory when Rupert Murdoch's UK newspapers issued a rare public apology and agreed to pay significant damages to settle his privacy lawsuit. He still has another case pending against the publisher of the Mail.